Some years ago, I was sitting in the New Delhi airport. I had just taken a pilgrimage of several thousand people for about 2 weeks in a place called Vrindavan, and I was really tired. And I was waiting for a flight to get back to where I live in Mumbai, and I was really happy to kind of just be alone waiting for the flight. And then somebody came up to me and said, the Union Minister of the Government of India for the Environment wants to speak to you. So I said, okay. And she came up and she challenged me. She said, what are you swamis and yogis doing for the environment? The rivers are polluted. The oceans are polluted. The ground is polluted. The air is polluted. And you're just sitting around chanting your mantras and meditating and doing your pujas, your rituals. What are you doing? We need action. So that was a challenge. It's kind of like a storm. It's like an earthquake, actually. Very powerful lady. And she stared at me, waiting for an answer. Because she really cared. She really cared about the environment. And I remember responding by using the same example. When we're covered with boils, we do have to treat the symptomatic problem. But if the cause is a disease in the blood, we have to treat that. What is the cause for all this crime and all this hatred and hypocrisy in the name of religion? What is the problem with the greed on Wall Street that's actually creating such a destabilization in our own economy? What is the problem in India among politicians who for bribes are willing to compromise and let the people suffer? And what is actually the reason why there's all this pollution? It's a pollution within the human heart. When our heart is polluted, we're going to, through our words and through our actions and through the decisions we make, we're going to pollute the world. Because what's in is expressed through what we do and say. We have to address, we have to educate people how to live in harmony with ourselves, how to live in harmony with each other, how to live in harmony with God, and how to live in harmony with nature. And today's world now, it has come to a point with all of our incredible science and our incredible technology and the unbelievable development of industry and the armies and the weapons and the bombs and the incredible power of communication. If we don't use these things with the right attitude, with the right motives, we have the power to really cause serious destruction. The purpose of religion, the purpose of spirituality, the purpose of yoga is very simple. It's not a sectarian idea. It's to clean the pollution in our hearts. Transformation. Transformation of arrogance into humility. Transformation of greed, toxic greed that can never be satisfied. Being a millionaire, being a billionaire cannot satisfy the heart. That's the way greed is. It's like a fire. The more you feed it, the hotter it burns. And selfishness. Transforming selfishness into a desire to selflessly or unselfishly serve others. Hate into love. envy, into rejoicing over somebody else's good fortune. And actually connecting to a grace, an energy that is within all of us and everything that brings out that love that is within us. So I told this lady that we're trying to do our part. And you're doing your part. And we should work together. Because if we don't clean up the internal state of human consciousness, even if you clean every river, every ocean, all the air and all the ground, as long as that selfish, egoistic greed is there, they're just going to pollute it all over again. And she smiled and said, yes, we must work together.